Plaintiff Tamara Meinhardt says after she started dating the defendant, he became extremely jealous and would often attack her. Tamara says the defendant physically abused her more than once, and she has the pictures to prove it. Tamara is suing her ex because he assaulted her while he was driving and then totaled her car. Defendant David Powell insists Tamara was the violent one who has no idea what she's doing when she drinks and abuses Xanax. David claims Tamara was the one who attacked him in the car, so he blames her for the accident.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
All right, tell me what happened.
Well, I met the defendant about 2.5 years ago on New Year's Eve through our cousins. Hit it off really good. Moved down to Appleton by him, and by the summer, things started getting really weird. He started having jealous rages.
What do you attribute that to?
He has a jealousy problem.
When would he imagine you were doing something?
If I would even talk to one of my male friends from my hometown, he would...
On the phone?
Even on the phone, yeah. He would throw a fit.
She's got all male friends, Your Honor.
No, I don't.
Yes,
That's
you
not
do.
true.
How many males were you calling to talk to?
I've even caught her in a car one time with another guy in the car with her, with his shirt off even.
With whose shirt off?
The other guy had his shirt off, yeah.
Ma'am?
Yes, that's true. And he's been a friend of mine for years, and he had his shirt off because it was a hot day.
And
he
even come down to Appleton to visit us,
yes,
too.
Yes, he did. And he realizes
so
that
I didn't
he
ever
is
had a
just
problem.
friend.
And how many guys were you talking to on the phone? Just curious.
That was pretty much it. He's been a friend of mine for years. He dated my friend. He was dating my good friend. He hung around with my daughter.
All right.
And then
I'm just saying, ma'am, I probably would be jealous also. Let me allow you to tell me what would happen.
First of all, Your Honor, I'd like to start out by saying she was the one that's abusive. You know, she's on Xanax. When she drinks...
Okay, I haven't heard anything about being abusive.
Well, abusive. Well, we'll get into that.
Over there? Let me get back to her. Maybe you have something you want to tell me about him being abusive, since he says you were the one.
Oh, yeah. There was a few incidents during the summer. And
a few? Tell me about them.
Well, the one was when I was talking to this guy, my friend, on the phone, and he flipped out and threw me on the floor and choked me. And I had to run out into the bushes until I could find somebody to come get me. And the second time was when he seen us in the car together. He threw me around the yard and stole my phone, stole my keys, and then stole the money out of my purse.
You never had any money. How
speak to me. Did these two things happen? It's one thing to be jealous and perhaps do a little yelling.
She's never
But it's
had
certainly
any
a different thing to put your hands on a woman because of your imagination. Pardon me?
Never did, Your Honor.
Ma'am, did you call the police any of these times?
Not them two, but on November 22nd, I did call the police.
So this is a third incident.
Yes, and this was a very bad incident.
Tell me what happened then.
We were coming back from Appleton to my hometown, and we were with his friends. Well, we started arguing. He backhanded me in the car, and when we got to his cousin's house, the argument kept going on, and he literally beat the crap out of me. I've got pictures. I've got all the...
Sir?
That's not the way it happened.
What would you like to do? What would you like to say?
She's the one that's abusive. She's on Xanax. When she drinks, she don't remember nothing, you know.
And
I was driving the vehicle. I was driving, note. You know, when I was driving,
she's referring to?
she was sitting in the back seat with my buddy.
The whole time.
You know, well, anyway, she started punching me when I was driving.
Why?
Why? I don't know. I think.
Okay, just out of the blue, she started punching you.
Exactly.
Did you bother to ask?
Huh?
Did you bother to ask her?
And then when I looked up, she was
did you ask her? Why are you punching?
You ask her, because I would like to know to this day why she was punching me.
I didn't get punched.
I would like to know. I would like to know why she was punching me. Ask her. Why were you punching me that night?
I wasn't punching you.
Because you were in the back seat, and next thing you know, I was getting punched for no reason, Your Honor.
No, you backhanded me, and you said,
"Oh, I was driving. I was going like this because I'm getting punched. I was driving."
There was a a witness there?
Yes, there was.
And did you get a statement?
Yes,
you
I
have
did.
that? Ma'am, the police were called for this incident?
Yes.
Yes, because when we got to his cousin's house, he literally kicked the crap out of me. And here's the pictures.
Now you say there's a cost of a car. Is this the incident where the car was
No,
damaged?
this is
This
leading
is a
up to
different
it.
incident,
And I
Your
have
Honor.
This is the first or the second incident?
the first.
And you called the police for this?
Yes, and I got the papers
Let
on
me see that report.
Your Honor, that's still going on. That's still going to court.
What's going on? What's going on in court?
It hasn't been
What
through
is
court.
going on in
It hasn't
court?
been through court yet. It's still going through the motions.
What? What motion?
For
There are
that.
specific motions
For that.
that
She's
go
suing
on.
me on her car, Your Honor.
She's suing you for
Yeah,
a civil
her
suit?
car.
He has not been charged criminally?
Yes, he has
No,
been
I have
charged
not.
criminally. It has.
Misdemeanor battery.
charged.
I'm looking right at it. You have been charged criminally. Misdemeanor battery, domestic abuse. They must think you deserve it. And it is. You've been charged, and I don't know if you've been convicted. I don't even want to
haven't
read
been
any more of this
convicted.
because it's
That's what I
making me
meant,
sick
Your
on the
Honor.
stomach.
I haven't been convicted.
Second incident.
That was last August 23rd. We were visiting some friends, and we left them, and we were in the car. He started laying into me about flirting with one of his friends, and he wouldn't let up. He had my car floored all the way home.
That's because I was getting.
He was driving.
I was getting
Yeah.
punched again when I was driving.
I
Your
was
Honor.
not punching him.
Didn't
Your
ask that
Honor,
time either?
Honest, I was.
Your Honor, why
Didn't
would I
know why
punch
then?
somebody?
She's on Xanax when she drinks. She don't know what she's doing.
Go ahead.
Your
Did she
Honor.
punch anyone else?
No, just
Why?
me, Your Honor. 3 other times. This is
Why?
3 times she was
Why?
punching
Why are
me.
you always the
Why?
target?
I don't know.
Okay, why don't you ask her?
Why?
I didn't punch you.
You didn't?
Why did you punch me?
I
Go ahead,
didn't.
ma'am.
You were
I'm
punching
not
me.
going to continue with this nonsense with him. Go ahead, ma'am. So tell me about the incident.
While we were driving back, he was laying into me about flirting with one of his friends again. One of his jealous rages. He had my car floored. He got charged with that too. I got the papers on
Let's
that.
see that. Your car was damaged.
Yep, I have pictures from my car. He had my car floored, and he backhanded me and went into the ditch, lost control, went in the ditch, came out of the ditch, floored my car again. That's when he rolled my car and
We didn't
crashed
roll,
it.
Your Honor.
And then he took off in the woods and left me there.
Sir, tell me about this.
We didn't roll it. All we did, she
Yes,
was
it did.
punching
It's
me
on
when
the
I lost
report.
control, Your Honor. And then I hit the ditch.
This isn't funny at all.
And if I'm so bad, Your Honor, if I'm so abusive, why was she texting me last night? I got some
You
text
were
messages.
texting me too.
Well, yeah.
You want me to look at your evidence? What other
You were
evidence you
wanting
want
me
me
to
to
come
look at?
by you, and did I? No, I won't come by you.
You did before we come down here.
And in many instances, women are not strong enough to walk away from an abusive boyfriend or husband.
I
That's
wasn't
not
abusive, Your
uncommon.
Honor.
Well, you know, Your Honor, he was wanting me to come meet him, and I wouldn't.
Ma'am,
And then,
you're not alone in having a weak moment after having been with a man so long and being in love with him, even though he's abusive. Ma'am, I'm glad you found the strength to
Thank
come
you.
here and stand up for yourself. Physical abuse against a woman is one of the most heinous crimes, in my opinion, that someone could commit. And I'm convinced that you committed assault against this female. Anything else from you, sir?
No, I'm done.
You have medical bills, ma'am, and the cost of your car and the pain and suffering you
there's
want. How
medical-
much?
There's a blue book value.
How much do you want in pain and suffering, ma'am?
I was asking 1,000. I had to go to my Thanksgiving dinner all
You don't have
bruised
to
up.
tell me why. All you have to tell me is the amount. It speaks for itself that you suffered. Did you want to say something, young lady? Come
Yeah.
on, stand up.
Christina Minard.
What do you want to tell me?
I had lived with them guys. I have seen him yell at her. She came to my house and came and stayed with me.
You lived with
Or
me.
no, not with that.
You lived
It
with me at
was-
the time.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. It was after you beat her the first time when she came
Yeah,
to my house on
whatever. Be
quiet, sir.
Thanksgiving and beat her. She came to my house crying, bruises all over her. I had no idea what happened.
That was from drunk
on
being
Thanksgiving
Quiet,
down.
sir.
with my ex-boyfriend's family there and my children. After you beat her for no reason? Yeah, I don't think so, Dave.
It's not the way it went.
Yeah,
Young
that is
lady,
the way it
how
went.
close are you with the plaintiff? How often do you
Very
all
close.
talk or see each other?
All the time.
All
He-
right. Well, we need you to keep her strong
Oh,
because she's going to have
definitely.
these type of weak moments.
Oh, I know.
And we need you to remind her, even if you have to show her these pictures. All
Yeah,
right.
never
Give
again.
these pictures to her. You don't mind me
I don't
allowing her
mind.
to keep the pictures because someone needs to be there for you when you get weak for this guy, and that's what you do. You show her those pictures, and that'll strengthen her, I'm sure.
Definitely.
Judgment for the plaintiff, $4,089. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.